I know you gonna dig this.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? So here I am in downtown Los Angeles. Does this wall look familiar to you? Look, I'm really close to this wall, but I'm gonna go back a little bit. Does it look familiar at all? Maybe not yet. Let me turn the camera around. I'm gonna take you to a spot that is so cool. Hey, Malfunction, Grimmlife Collective, Adam the Woo, cool. Right around here, in this very spot that I'm standing, right here is where Michael Jackson did the zombie Thriller dance, and I got Michael dancing. Oh, you said you don't dance. You said you don't dance.
Dead can't dance. What? You got to do the hands. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't dance.
You were dancing.
I don't
now.
Dance. I just come here because. Anyway.
Did you just put that?
No, that was there. I'm like, yeah. Are there flies here?
You look like you're dancing a jig. You're dancing a jig.
Oh, I think it's a jig.
Everybody, who's this?
I'm Sean, Malfunction.
YouTube channel, Malfunction.
What's up?
Adam the Woo.
Adam, also from Horror's Hallowed Grounds. Yeah, he has been in an episode, so yeah. Everybody knows him from Horror's Hallowed Grounds. Adam the Woo.
Everybody knows him from your videos.
Yeah. And Grimmlife Collective.
So wait, you told me that they filmed that Bee Gees video here.
Staying alive.
Yeah. I don't think this is it, man. You lied to me.
This is quite an area. This is Grimmlife Collective. Michael, what's up?
How you doing?
This is where they did shadow dancing. Right? Adam Gibb, right?
Ah, beat it. Wrong movie.
Here we go. So, we are doing 4 different videos, but 4 different locations. One for Grimm's channel, one for Adam's channel, one for Malfunction. Sean. The channel. This is mine. Originally I had something else planned, but that got thrown by the wayside because things are under construction, things are being built, things went wrong.
Is that the thumbnail?
That's the thumbnail.
I'm just curious. Which one of these trailers was Michael Jackson's? Right?
They just left it here afterwards.
They just left them here? Oh, the Star trailers, right?
I decided we're thinking about if I had friends come to LA to visit, hang out. If I had,
where would you take them? Right here.
If I had friends,
we're your friends.
I would. Thank you, Michael. Oh, thank you, Sean.
No, I didn't.
Adam,
I just touched you.
Me.
I didn't say you were my friend.
Touch me, Adam. Touch me.
Oh God.
Oh, it's like silk.
Too close.
Oh, you smell like cedar and regret.
So why are we here, Scott?
We are here.
Drag us out of our houses, away from our editing bays for this.
We are here.
The car has a boot on it. You know, that's
In
Canadian.
Canada,
it has a boot.
We call it a bout.
It has a bout.
The car has a bout on it.
It has an about.
Oh God, this is never going to end.
This video's a real thriller.
This is where they filmed Thriller. Michael Jackson's Thriller on this street. One of my favorite songs of all time. Michael's dancing. One of my favorite videos of all time. Let's take a look. Adam, do it once. Everybody else did it. Come on.
I get a leg cramp.
But it's your hands.
Really
But it's your hands.
Copyright.
So Michael, come with me.
Oh God.
You know this video just as well as I do because you have an interesting story about this song or about Michael Jackson, right?
Yep.
Let's hear it. Give it to me.
So when I was growing up, the Michael Jackson Thriller album I absolutely loved.
Right.
And you remember, I don't know if you had this up in Canada, but here in the American schools you have show and tell.
Yes, we do.
And I took our record player, some speakers, and the Thriller album to school, and I played Thriller for show and tell.
The whole album or the song?
No, so just the song. That was my show and tell days.
That's wild.
Right? Like I've been a Michael Jackson fan for some time. So being here, in fact, like how you were saying in the video that we did for me.
Yeah.
One of the very first things I did when I came to LA was visit this street.
Right? You have to. And if somebody were to come hang out with me in LA, I would say, you got to see it. And of course, if you look around, it's a little rough. There's some things going on. It's kind of a shadow of its former self.
Some of that.
But right here, I'm going to give you the look, right straight ahead. That is where the zombie dance was done. Now you see that wall in the background, but of course it's now blocked. and I'm going to take you over to the manhole that they climb out of. But Michael, you added something in that I think I covered before. Michael and Ola Ray, who was a playmate.
So after the scenes with them at the movie theater, which is
Right.
downtown,
The Rialto,
cuts to
right?
them walking right here, and he's taunting her and singing to her.
Yeah.
But they walk right past this little driveway entrance, and then you see that wall.
Yeah, that's the famous
Telephone
wall.
and that's what leads into it.
Right. So it's right here where they're walking by.
So where you're standing is where all the zombies dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did you know
Yes.
that at the time it was the most expensive music video ever? It was $500,000, and MTV, the record company refused to pay for another video for Michael Jackson. They said no. And MTV doesn't pay for music videos. So what John Landis, the director, did was he said, okay, well, we're gonna make a behind the scenes video and we'll sell that to you, to the record company CBS and to MTV for $250,000 each, and you can air it as much as you want. So he called it the making of filler, because they just filmed it just so they got the money for the budget for the video. And at the time it was the biggest budget. But I remember when it came out, it was playing at every department store. They had the box on top and you could buy the video. Do you not remember that? It was everywhere. It was absolutely everywhere.
Do you remember the name of the director of the Beat It music video?
I think it's an Italian dude, is it?
Yeah, like supposedly like him and Michael Jackson were best friends, and they did a couple different things. And he was actually really butthurt that Michael Jackson didn't ask him to do this video.
Really?
Because of Beat It. It was so good. But ultimately, he said that it was the smart decision having John Landis do this.
Right.
Because the whole werewolf.
American Werewolf.
Yep.
Rick Baker knew all the makeup effects. But
When you
Michael
watch,
was a huge horror fan.
Right.
A big fan of Rick Baker.
but he was also devoutly Jehovah's Witness, and that's why you have the famous
The little
intro.
disclaimer.
Yeah, it does not put my belief in the occult or whatever it says. He insisted that be in there. And he was very, very shy around Ola Ray on set because she was a playmate. Very intimidated.
You've done Michael Jackson Thriller, right?
Yeah, 10 years ago.
You've done Michael Jackson's
Yep.
Thriller. I've done it. You haven't.
I have the album.
You have the album.
That's good.
Now, there's one location that has always eluded me. Supposedly, they filmed the werewolf chase scenes in Griffith Park, and I've always wanted to figure out where that was, but couldn't find any record of it.
Yeah, the only ones I know are the theater, this street, and of course the house. Which
The house still falling apart.
the house still looks the exact same.
They used two theaters. So the exterior was downtown, and the interior, if I was over in Pasadena, I think it's the same one from
The popcorn scene.
Yeah.
And the cemetery was a set.
Yes.
A lot of people think it's a real cemetery, but if you look at it, it doesn't even look like a real cemetery. Like it looks like a set.
Did you know that Vincent Price was actually a paper doll in the cemetery scene?
Really?
They have him in there. He's dancing as they get out. I'm just kidding.
Oh, come on! I do know that I think he got $500 for the voiceover. It was something like that, and then Michael Jackson heard that he was upset about it, so he sent him a gold record to his house, and apparently Vincent Price said, what the hell am I supposed to do with this, and threw it out.
Did you know that director Mick Garris was one of the zombies crawling out of the graves?
Cool.
He directed The Stand and Sleepwalkers, amongst many
Wow,
other things.
I didn't know that.
There's like this treasure trove of information here. This is cool.
It was the album was released on November 12th or November 2nd, 1982, somewhere around then. And then the song Thriller was the final release, the 7th track released 1 year later. LAPD rolling up on us. Good stuff. Good stuff. But here it is. So let's go down and take a closer look, because you can still see in the background, you do see that building with the distinctive, like, looks like a bunch of row of chimneys. These poles, but it's this wall that is the most recognizable, wouldn't you say, Michael?
Yes.
This is
Even more so from the, obviously the music video, but the clearest image was the promo shots that they shot right down here at the end.
right. Let me see some of those. I'll find some of those. Whoops. And of course, somebody comes out of the manhole, one of the zombies. And we were trying to say, which manhole do we think it is, Michael? The further one?
Yeah, I think it's the further one.
Yeah. It's very dark, that shot.
At the manhole?
Yeah, zombie.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So where are the promo shots taken?
A lot of it was right here. Like
Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
I just can't remember if that.
I know you can see these. You can see this formation and the brick and all that.
Yeah.
Video.
We all look for the little
Well,
things in each stuff.
yeah.
There's a lot of people that go to places with respect to them who just go, hey, this is where that was, and then they move on.
And then they walk their dog a little bit.
We both get excited. Well, not both. All four of us get excited at cracks in the sidewalk.
Right.
And bricks. Yeah. And street poles.
And even being here, this is my third or fourth time, and yours second time maybe, I guess. It's still cool.
Actually,
it's always so cool.
I have the fourth trailer down.
Oh, your fourth? Where, Adam? Trailer? Which one?
These trailers were not here when I was here 10 years ago.
When I was here last time, they were here on this side, but not on this side. And
do you think the people that are in the trailers know?
did the one guy yell at us, Michael Jackson, out of the car? That's what I think
Did
he
he
yelled
yell
at us.
Michael Jackson?
I think he did.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I don't recall the angle of the camera, but I also, whenever I was here lining up stuff before, I know that they used this side of this building that's behind you. And I think it was further down looking that way. Yeah.
When they're walking?
So you get the guy coming out of the manhole, and then you see this this side of the wall.
Right, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying before. The manhole shot, you see the building, but it's really hard to make it out.
So when they're walking around this, and they just set dressed all this, they'll look kind of like that? Because they were walking past kind of like a junkyard fancy area.
Yeah. So they were walking down this way. So where that building is now was where a junkyard fence. That building wasn't there. This wall was.
That makes sense.
So you walk across there, and then all of a sudden you see this wall behind them. But as the zombies are raising up, that's where you start seeing this stuff over here.
And of course, I mean, there's the famous crane shot that goes up when they're dancing. That's shot right here.
Kid.
Pardon?
The crane, it's Karate Kid.
Oh, the wrong art form too. But no, that was one of my favorite things as a kid, is when the camera, I'll show the scene right now, and the camera goes up and they dance. They come kind of towards the camera. So again, it's late in the day. We've been filming videos all day for all four of our channels. This is the third we're doing. I'm just wandering off by myself right now to talk a little bit, because this video, Michael Jackson was a huge part of my life. I was, until about 13 years old, my walls were plastered with posters of Michael Jackson, and literally I still liked him, but literally overnight they were replaced by Cindy Crawford, Claudia Schiffer, a few others. And my mother came into my room the next day and just looked at the walls and said, well, that was fast. As if to say, well, somebody hit puberty. I'll never forget that. And my mom and dad took me to the Victory Tour, Michael Jackson Victory Tour, the Jacksons, I should say. And I don't remember much of it. I was very young, but I was on my father's shoulders. And I used to perform lip syncs to Michael Jackson for neighbors. Anybody who would let me perform, I would perform. I did the dancing, I had the outfit. In a small town, Ontario, I used to do it at the fair. I don't talk about it that often, but I was really into it. And mostly Beat It and Billie Jean at the time. I wasn't doing the Thriller dance, but now if you watch my Instagram stories, I do use Thriller a lot for funny videos that I like to put together on my Instagram. There's a link to my Instagram. Well, there's what it's called. We're right towards us. We're not talking right there. That's where Michael and the zombies were dancing. Right there. And still a fan to this day. I love all music. And Michael Jackson, I mean, off the wall, Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, and History, just all. Love them all. Bad I love almost just as much as Thriller in terms of albums. But this is the Thriller Street. I'm going to put a link below to my video that I did a few years ago. I don't know how rough it is. It's one of the first videos I ever did, but when I visited these locations. Let's talk to the guys. Well, I should add that it's actually pinned on Google Street View. Like it says, Michael Jackson Thriller here. So, I mean, people come here all the time for it.
I haven't seen any other tourists.
Not today.
No, really come at night.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot safer.
Did the video scare you as a kid?
I never saw it as a kid.
You weren't allowed to see
I
it?
was allowed to watch MTV and stuff like that.
For real?
What? Yeah, really? I mean, I'm a little older than you guys, so I saw it when I was, I guess, 14. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't see it till way
But were you into Michael Jackson at 14? Like
I liked the videos. I mean, I did have his album. That's right, I did have it. So I mean, I was more of a metalhead back then.
Right.
But I appreciated stuff like that for sure.
Because he was very, very popular, very cool for a while, and then all of a sudden it was not cool to like Michael Jackson, and then it was just now it's eternally cool. You know, I think so.
Okay.
Especially his music.
Yeah.
Well, his music. And Michael, anything to add about Michael?
I'm still trying to figure out where they shot the Bee Gees video.
Staying Alive.
Michael.
Michael.
Tragedy. Great song. Keep going. All right, guys. Well, that was fun.
Are you doing Michael or Bee Gees?
That was Bee Gees.
It's Michael B. Jackson.
What if a zombie crawled out of that sewage grate right now?
Sewage grate? Sewage grate?
Because now there's like a wider sewage grate, so more zombies can crawl. How come zombies always crawled out of the sewer?
Where else are they going to come from? The sky?
I want them to climb out of a treehouse.
Yeah, why
Zombies can't fly.
Come cycling down this.
You know what? I've never noticed that giant mill.
Look at that swing up there. Yeah, let's go do that.
There's a swing?
Oh, let's do that.
Oh, I see what you're looking at.
I caught that.
Right there.
Land quickly.
I've never noticed that building before. And there's a rabid dog in one of these trailers. Can you hear that dog? Hear the dog? Hear the dog? All right, guys. Sean, give me a pound. What?
A pound? Has anyone noticed a
Pound? Oh, pound.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's my cologne.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's called it's called Beaver Tails. By
Is that like DuckTales?
By Canuck Klein.
Is that Sex Panther you're wearing?
75% of the time, it works every time. All right, that's it. Peace. Hey, I can swear on my channel.
Fuck yeah, you can.
Oh, Sean, I wasn't going to. Fuck you.
Shit.
Son
Sorry.
of a glitch.
Oh, you want to say?
hell. What?
You
Don't be
wanna
a
say
farty
anything bad?
nice.
Oh, heckins.
Oh, nobody wants to swear. Just me and Sean.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Peace.
Son of a glitch.
Out.